There aren't any movies with a more iconic ending than David Fincher's 1999 Fight Club. Throughout the entire movie, we watch the unnamed narrator and Tyler Durden as they fight at the back of a bar and they form a fight club.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, sure.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What?
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
The numb, dead narrator and the freewheeling, risk-taking Tyler are total opposites except for their penchant love of getting beaten to a pulp. The narrator is just a cog in a corporate machine. He flies endlessly for his job, and his only joy is buying furniture for his condo, so he searches for a way out of his misery. So the narrator invents Tyler Durden, the ideal man the narrator wishes he could be. Tyler is an unpredictable, sexy man and embodies living in the moment, as he is just a better version of the narrator. The narrator has the potential to be everything he wants to be, but he has to put these parts of himself into an imaginary person in order to live as Tyler. The film hints all the way through that Tyler and the narrator are the same. There are some other uncanny similarities between them, such as their briefcase.
You have a kind of sick desperation in your laugh?
We have the exact same briefcase.
We later find out that Tyler blew up the narrator's condo, and the narrator's denial is so strong he gets deeply angry with his alter ego. But we can tell deep down the narrator wanted to break free and stop defining himself with his possessions. He was so paralyzed and repressed that his mind had to create an imaginary frenemy in order to show his true desires. The fact that the narrator doesn't even have a name is a pretty big clue he's trying to represent us all as a society. We get by Tyler throughout Fight Club because, like the narrator, we're socialized. As most of the time we don't let ourselves do what we want to, but the big twist makes us look back at the events of the film. Like when we thought the narrator was following Tyler, but really it was all the narrator behaving this way. Using the invented personality of Tyler to give him the daring look to act out on his repressed impulses for danger and aggression, and we start to revisit our feelings about Tyler.
That's me. I could be wrong.
With your feet on the air, your head on the ground.
Get it out. Shut up.
Oh yeah!
That's fucking funny.
Most of this movie, we found that this non-conformist devil may care outlook exciting and even inspiring.
Fucking guy's a loony, I'm telling you.
Smirking.
But the character we have been seduced by is a mental projection of a psychologically disturbed person, but there is a dark side to Tyler's charisma, as he manipulates people into serving his cause with a big intensity for it to feel like brainwashing.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. This is over with. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
He's very good at pointing out the problems with society. Almost 2 decades later, his critiques of consumerism feel pretty spot on. But Tyler's solutions to these problems isn't exactly the best way to handle it.
This is a chemical burn.
But is it really necessary to go back to being a hunter-gatherer?
Guided meditation worked for cancer. Could work for this.
Stay with the pain. Don't shut this out.
No, God!
Look at your hand. The first soap was made from the ashes of heroes, like the first monkey shot into space. Without pain, without sacrifice, we would have nothing.